to Pearl Jam. And then I decided to make a movie. It was a feeling that just sort of hit me. And sometimes you get these feelings where it's just undeniable. It's just like, that's the girl I'm going to marry right there. It's just like undeniable, and this is like one of those. And at the moment that I got it, it was like, I know I'm going to make this movie. And I started like immediately. I started thinking about the story. I called up, or I texted, I can't remember, Ryan Orr, like that night, and I said, dude, you're going to be leading my movie, period. And then he wrote back and said, cool. And then I reached out to Fenton Williams, who's the lighting director for D&B, who's also Fenton, who's also the owner of Filament Productions, and they became the production company that made this film. And me, Fenton, and Ryan got together, and also Ryan Gall, and just started just hashing out this story. And we had very few meetings about this movie in the beginning. We only had about 5 of them on iChat. There was like 7 people that were original people organizing this, and we only had these 5 meetings, and then everybody knew what they had to do. You know, I went immediately and started making the music, you know, and that's kind of different from most movies, because usually the music is the very last thing to come in, you know, and to me it's like, the music is an important part. I keep running into this damn microphone. The music is to me the most. I mean, it's very important. You know, it's just like, to me, it's supposed to add like emotion to the film. You know, it's supposed to feel like what you're seeing, and it just like becomes an experience, like that music, like Star Wars, and that Star Wars music in the beginning, and that fucking big ass spaceship comes out of fucking nowhere. That shit is rad, man. I love that shit. You know, and like The Wall, the same way, you know, the music tells a lot of the story, and that's what I wanted to do. So we made this movie starting with the music, and the musicians that we got together, this band Maktub and the singer Sean Smith, hell yeah. And Sean plays with Stone Gossett of Pearl Jam. That's kind of wild, isn't it?
Beautiful voice.
Thank you, man. And then Sean just came in, and it was like one night, me and the band were playing music, and music was just coming out. We were just making songs and playing songs like we'd played them for years. And then like the second or third night, I said, guys, we need a singer. And they said, okay, we got this guy who can come tomorrow night. So it was tomorrow night, and I said, dude, where's the guy? He's like, oh shit, he has a gig, he couldn't make it. So I said, can you get a singer down here in a half an hour? And lo and behold, walks Sean Smith, because he just happened to live a couple of blocks away. And Sean, I think, was also sitting on the couch, probably eating ice cream and watching TV. Musicians thing. And Sean came in, and I told him, you know, what about the story that I knew? And I didn't know the complete story. So I said, just go in there. And I said, all the musicians, go in there and just play from the heart, you know? Don't even think about it. Just like, you know, you feel the vibe of what the story is. You know, go in there and complete the story. Tell me what it's about. And that's exactly what they did. Sean just opened his mouth and just sang the most amazing fucking lyrics out of nowhere. It just came straight from his heart. These songs just fucking appeared. It was like magic. You know, I spent most of the time looking at my engineer going like, just like, what the fuck? You know, because we had both worked on a lot of sessions, and neither one of us had seen anything like that in those 5 days in Seattle. So there was magic throughout this whole project, and everything was built around the music. You know, the director, the actors, the screenwriter, everybody listened to the music for like probably, I don't know, 6 weeks, 2 months to absorb it and to feel out the story. And then we began, you know. So everything in the movie feels like the music. And even on the days that on set, when they were shooting, Aaron, the director, would actually play the music before they filmed, so that people can actually get into it that day. You know, so this is a very music-driven film, and I wanted to have like the music and the film feel the same way, the same emotion. I wanted this to be an experience. I didn't want you to just watch a movie. I wanted you to experience it, and that's what we aim for. And I think, where's the screen? Oh, I keep looking back here, and I was like, there's no screen here. And that's what we. That's fucking funny. I thought it was going to come down from the ceiling or something. I had no fucking idea. But anyway, thank you guys very much. Anyway, I'm not going to talk too much. God, I'm having a problem staying on stage. Come down. Thank you guys very much for coming. I hope you enjoyed the film. After the film, I'm going to do a question and answer, and then we're going to have some music, and then I want to see all of you, and I want to meet you, and I want to say thank you for coming here tonight. I love you both.